He's out right now. How's your relationship with?
I don't have a relationship with him
at all whatsoever.
No, it's an unfortunate situation. All I can think of is the entitlement. Father, you'll look and say, if it rattled like a snake and it's little like a snake, is it a snake, or do you need to be bit?
Would you ever?
And it's because you keep.
I know we don't talk about anything else that's going on the internet about what may have happened, the incidents that you didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't. I was performing. Look, you know, I see smiling faces. Smiling faces. Slow got to get. Slow got his jaw broke. Chain took. You'd be really looking at him funny if you realize the chain is silver. They done spray painted. Nigga that took the shit was so mad he wanted to hurt him for that.
How'd you feel about what happened to Slowbucks on stage?
He should have never been on that nigga's stage. He know that. He should have never been on that man's stage. Why was he on that stage? I gotta ask him why he was on that man's stage. But my shit should have never been on that nigga's stage, homie. I wouldn't have been on that nigga's stage. And I feel if I was on that stage, niggas wouldn't have did that to me. But if niggas would have did that to me, I'm popping though. Like,
I knew you was lying. I knew you was lying, man.
I'm still going. I'm gonna snuff somebody. Somebody next to me get.
There you go. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Hey! You know. All right, okay. Say something, Mike. Listen, hold on. Stop the music. Hold on. Hey, this is 50 though.
Seeing the boy show up with people that I'm having differences with, and it feels like people make a common bond on disliking someone. Like they'll go and be friends with someone that is upset with them because they're upset with them. Like, and it's showing you that he feels like I'm his enemy instead of, you know.
When's the last time y'all talked?
We don't talk.
Wow, at all.
But this is by choice. I've been places where, going places where he was at.
And how old is he now? 21?
No, 22.
Wow, all grown.
More issues with my son's mother.
Holy shit. Put the music down.
Yeah, you live on the radio. Yes, you are. Now tell him how you told my son to call me and tell me he need 50 pairs of sneakers for back to school.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
You said he said somebody else got a whole bunch of pairs of sneakers.
He said a boy in his class started on him and said he had 50 pairs of sneakers. And Marquise said, how the hell does he have 50 pairs of sneakers? And his father's a lawyer. My dad's on the Forbes list. That's exactly.
Yeah, then why you didn't be a responsible parent and say, look, you don't need 50 pairs of shoes.
That is a responsible parent. He could do 20. That's responsible.
20 pairs of sneakers.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I don't have kids, so I can't comment. I'm sorry, boss.
All right, everybody just heard you.
She want to wear, I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived. When you had everything I didn't have.
What is your job to do for your 3 kids?
Provide. Are they supposed to be living lavish? They're upper class children, right?
Yeah.
They can't be lying looking like no bums.
Facts. Never.
All right?
Never.
Now take what level you at.
Yeah.
Now throw that shit to the roof.
Yeah, they. Yeah.
If I'm $1 million nigga, yeah, my son gonna be $1 million nigga. I'm $1 billion nigga. My son gonna be $1 billion nigga.
The child can't come. Yeah, it is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. Entitlement is growing in someone you love, and the scariest part, right? And his mom developed the entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interests.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something though, on a real nigga tip, right? You ever thought about it like this? Like it might have been Mom Dukes that caused separation and brought that friction?
Listen, upper class, listen.
I gotta ask those questions, you feel me? Because I'm a pops, you feel me?
A father.
Yeah.
Like cool, right? Let's say you and your lady have a dispute and y'all don't fuck with each other, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna stop calling your child?
Nah.
Wait, I'm out. Let me say what I gotta say. You say whatever you want to say after that. Are you not gonna show up to graduations?
This business about your son being all over the place.
It's the same. It's really the same issue with me and his mom. I love him, man. It's right. Like, it's my baby. But when a boy is 18 years old, it's big. I already expect him to identify with what's going on in front of him. That it's really how your mother feels about your dad, not anything else. Even his passion for basketball at this point, I'm taking him to go play basketball when he ain't big enough to jump. It's really interesting because you see it happens at periods where people have expectations to receive something. He didn't miss his graduation. Probably missed a card with no bow on it. There was no invitation for me to actually attend. She's saying he's privy to the same information I'm privy to. He could have called the school, like I'm calling the school and asked when is the graduation. Like if you wanted me to be there, they would have called for me to actually.
Did you want to be there?
Of course I would want to be there for that. It's an accomplishment. Like I tell them, my job is to make sure you're all right, and your job is to do good in school.
When I first got together with Shaniqua, neither of us had much. We were both living in what we perceived to be the bottom. Our goals didn't extend much past having a decent place to stay and fresh clothes to wear. Then my situation changed, and I suddenly had resources at my disposal. A lot of resources. And I wanted to share them with Shaniqua. We weren't together anymore, but she was the mother of my son. She was with me before the fame, and I acknowledged and respected that. She saw me rise, and I wanted to help her find her own success. With that in mind, I would ask her, what you want to do with your life? Did she want to go to school? Did she want to learn interior design, fashion? I kept asking her to identify the occupation that would provide her with some kind of purpose that could provide both wealth and personal satisfaction. Not only would this be good for her personally, but I also wanted our son to be raised by someone who had a career of her own. But no matter how many times I asked, Shaniqua never had an answer for me. I'd bring up different possibilities and scenarios, but there was never a connection. His mother never had a job. She didn't do nothing. I would have questioned whether I was wrong if she did something after the fact. She genuinely did not want to do nothing. The same money that I gave my grandmother to buy my grandmother's house, for her to pick out a house and buy her house, and you go there until you figure out what you want to do. You don't want to do nothing. You're not going to let me stand like that. She was like, you did it already. Don't nobody work without have to work. You already did it. Feeling like the record you already sold. If I was thinking like that, that's who I was. Yeah, they've been over. I can see that the moment Shaniqua said, ain't nobody working if they don't have to, is when our relationship hit the point of no return. I had visions that we could still fashion some sort of partnership. Maybe not romantically, but at least as parents with a common goal. A business we could start that would benefit our son down the road. When it was clear that she not only did not share that vision, but was actually offended by it, my attitude towards her completely changed. I became petty. It was like I was a fitness buff and she was obese. Every time she picked up another proverbial cookie, I'd be like, damn, you really need that cookie? It's just gonna go straight to your hips. I was barely conscious of it, but I was being mean in the hope it would embarrass her into some sort of action. It had the opposite effect though. The more I honed in on her lack of hustle, the more she began to resent me. The resentment kept building up between us until it matured into hate. A hate that is still present to this day. What's upsetting isn't that our relationship has become so toxic, but that she passed that sense of resentment and entitlement along to our son. It's a scenario I never imagined I'd find myself in with my firstborn child, but here we are.
He was giving her $25,000 a month. That's wicked.
See now, true. This is why I didn't want to add you up here, bro.
She said that.
Right. Okay. This is my point, though. That was before he put himself.
No,
on.
I get that. I'm not saying that he did that.
This is what I'm saying to you, bro. This is why I did not want to bring you up here, bro. Because you said 20. Now you just left.
Yeah, you just brought up a whole nother YouTube. No, I'm gonna tell y'all why I brought that up. Uncle Rel said what their relationship. I said, yeah, when they was together, he was giving her $25,000 a month when he was in a relationship.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, but you should have said that off of the live, homie.
Yes, bro.
She said it on the live.
Okay, cool. So $25K a month. Then we took himself on child support. It turned into $6,700, bro. Like,
no, I don't agree with that. Your mother said.
Wait. I'm asking you again. But we gotta worry about the age. We ain't even gotta worry about the age. Just a general question. If you're not gonna be there physically and emotionally, but you're traveling, you gotta get the money. I should not be doing anything,
especially
right?
if you're paying child support. Okay, so what you paying child support?
Simple. If you paying child support, hold on, let me say another one, Joe.
Was he paying child support at the time you're talking about?
I got a question, Choke. You cannot compare the situation to yourself, one. We're talking about a full.
So you pay child support, you not supposed to spend no extra bread.
1.2 over. What was it? It was like $1 million, I think. What he claims is $1 million, right? It's $6,700 a month.
Okay, and I can't buy socks.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Right. $6,700 a month, right? $6,700 a month, right?
$6,700 a month, right? You telling me?
That's hold on, wait. Time out. No, listen. Don't compare.
I'm from New York.
This is the biggest mistake everybody made. You comparing it to yourself. You're comparing it to yourself. You're comparing it to your life. Don't do that.
6,700.
Don't do that. You're talking about a Forbes lister. Hold on, wait, listen. You're talking about somebody that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood. 81K is not a substantial lot of money.
Hold on.
You're talking about you got beef with everybody in the industry. You can't just live anywhere.
And if he's contributing 6,700, that means your mom's got the other half. It ain't just for him to just fucking take care of you. She got to take care of you too. She got to work too, nigga. He giving up 6,700. Where's her 6,700 to go with his? Now y'all got 1,200, 1,300, 13,000 a month.
Oh my! Hold on. Yo, choke. This is where you get it. This is where it goes down a bad path, brother. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yo, bro, 6,700. If I told you right now, right, you got to start your life over right now with 6,700 a month and rebuild your life.
Yes.
Can you do it?
With 6,700, I can.
You have
6,700, yes, I can. Nigga, I'm from the fucking boy. I'm from Edo, but 6,700, I'm good.
That's what
a month, nigga.
I'm comparing it to yourself.
With 2
kids.
This
is what I'm saying to you. Choke, this is where you go wrong.
Yeah. 50 Cent believes the relationship went south because the son started listening to the mother, and he started feeling entitled. When she would buy new shoes, he would worry about the shoes he didn't have instead of the shoes that he did have.
Yeah, 50 was supposed to kick it a long time ago. Yeah, 50 supposed to kick his ass a long time ago. I ain't gonna say that's one of my biggest fears. But nah, nigga, to break my heart for my son to grow up and go against me. God, nigga, you had to break my heart, homie, for my son to grow up and go against me. Yeah, nigga, I think that's every dad. Yeah, nigga, nah, your son go up and go against Your daughter, she might meet a nigga that can sweet talk her, but your son, yeah, no, nigga, man, it's even
get the money. So now she has to go get the money. Nobody's watching me.
What do you mean nobody's watching you? Your mother's getting $6,700 a month. She can get a babysitter. She can put you in childcare while she's working. What are you saying?
Where am I living for 60? Wait, cool. Babysitter.
Marquise, you're not gonna tell me that. You tell me your bills.
How much?
What city you live in? Yo, hold on, brother. Let me ask you. If 50 gave you $6,700 a month, would you be able to survive off that shit? Be real.
Hold on, wait. They talking about. Hold on, wait. This is the thing, Brody. He's saying survive, not thrive. Survive.
Yo, the thing is, though, look.
Bare minimum survive. That's what he's saying.
I can tell you how much my kids cost in New York State, 1.360. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with paying the support fund. The reason why I'm the way I am with those kind of situations, I pay my support that year that the baby's born. Move the money to the account, let it, and it automatically disperses a certain amount of money per each month. So with him, I noticed over the years I get developed because I blamed on his mom for a long time, but it's not his mother, it's him.
A celebrity A-list child.
I fucking paid $350,000.
Your child is not me. Your child is not me. Your child never been on a private jet before. Your child don't get fly like me.
I've been on private jet for fucking 10 years straight. You ain't saying nothing.
No, you did. I said your child did.
You think my child never been on no fucking
Yo, hold on. It's not even about. It's not.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Hold on.
Look, hold on. Just because you got on a private jet, that's because of his fucking hustle.
Yo, Chuck, listen.
It's not your child. That's the point.
Everything I got.
Yo,
I didn't say I was entitled to that. That's what the court says.
He gave your moms $1 million, my nigga. It don't cost $1 million
to raise a kid in college.
It's $300.
Bro, do you know what are you talking about, bro?
Look it up.
Yo, bro, listen to what I'm saying. He's talking about raising a child. I'm not a child, bro.
That's the funny part.
We talking. He said the nigga went buy him socks when he was 12.
Just because you paid
it's really not.
Yo, Choke.
Y'all not going to spend this, brother. He said he didn't buy him socks when he was 12 and his brother getting $6,700 a month.
Yo, Choke, let me ask you a question. Just because you pay child support,
what is he talking about?
Dad anymore?
What is he talking about?
If you
that was an example, bro.
Let me know the examples from the truth. All right, let me know the examples from the truth. Let me know the examples.
When you was paying child support, did you stop being a dad?
You bugging out, bro. You're bugging out, bro.
You was paying child support. Did you doing that? So you were still being a dad?
Of course, brother.
So that's what he's talking about. Child support, okay, he gave $6,700 a month. He's not saying, oh, he still wasn't a dad. He's trying to say that. He didn't call, yo, Keith, did that money even land? Did you, was it enough to, do you got enough to get,
No, it ain't about the money. It's not about the money. Hold on. Check. It's not about the bread. It's not about the bread. No. It's not about the bread. This is the thing, though. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to him. He's thinking in his mind, oh.
And that's why I asked him. Hold on, Keith, that's why I asked him.
I'm not your child, bro. Keith, wait, come out. Baby, I'm not your child, bro. Your child don't know what it feels like to sleep in a 13-bedroom house. Does he?
Nigga.
Hold on, wait. Your child never lived that type of life.
She was like, you put Mike Tyson's house? I said, yeah. She said, so why you ain't tell me this? I said, because you ain't moving in. I would have had to leave them in Mike Tyson's house. Like Mike left. It's the old lady in there when I got it. You see what I'm saying? So, because they would have said he's accustomed to this lifestyle and this is what he would have. It would have changed the whole scenario.
Father didn't come from no 13 fucking bedroom house, nigga. He was sharing the bedroom. Humble yourself, nigga. Humble your fucking self. Your father's success ain't yours, nigga.
Let me talk.
All right,
exactly my point. So why the fuck?
Come on.
Brody, listen. It's not my success. And remember you asked me earlier, I said, why would I be talking about him? I don't talk about him.
No,
he's like, well, look at all the shit that he accomplished. That's not me. Why the fuck am I talking about him then? Because it makes no sense, nigga. I do not care about that. I do not care how much you love in the club, how much you love your sunshine, how much myself.
Living with me, they live in my lifestyle. If they living with their mother, they live in their mother lifestyle. That's the way it goes.
All right, so hold on, wait. So basically, this is the point. This is the point, bro. This is the point. This is the point, Choke. This is the point. So just because, if the child is you, they live their lifestyle. They live the mom. So that means that they should experience 2 different lifestyles. When you have the resources to make sure they live a certain lifestyle. You that butthurt.
It
ain't that mad that mommy got you dick.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
Hold on, wait, time out.
No, when it's over between me and your mother, wherever she go on and live on and do on, and I don't even think your parents was married. Like it don't work out, But that don't mean that she got to live.
That's fine. That's fine. What point do you say? Oh, I got a question. All right, so with your child supposed to be wearing Louis Vuitton, but with the mom, you'll get that nigga some sketches. That's basically what you're saying. You okay with that?
What are you talking about?
Are you okay with that?
Am I okay with what?
I said, are you okay with that? If your child lives with you, they can wear Louis Vuitton, but when they go back to mommy, they gotta wear.
Mommy buy
you be okay with that? My mom bought me.
So
the same exact thing that I have my pops. Well, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you.
Like I'm going places where he was at and he left.
Fifth, you love your son?
I used to. You ask yourself how long, a complicated question would say, how long can you love something that don't love you back?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.